Alright, here we go. End a Halo. End a Halo 1. Let's do this. Do. I don't know why it didn't... It didn't register my A. I pressed A. Keys. It's funny, I noticed how I seem to have stopped, like, every stream either before or after some point where we've got to go save keys. Because we had to save them from that ship, and then we had to save them from opening the flood vault. And now we've got to save them from here, which is another ship with flood on board.
Captain? Captain? I've lost him.
Hey Andrew, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Hopefully I won't struggle as much against the flood this time as I did last time. Would you could get back down? Why are they starting me with an assault rifle and a plasma pistol? Doing good? That's good. Ow. Ow. Okay, where'd all my shield and health go? Who blew me up? I'll just let you fight each other. Especially that explodey guy. Oh, you got the shotgun? You got the shotgun? You got the shotgun. Give me that. It's about now. Not a lot of ammo, but I will deal. Wondering if the needler is a good idea. Probably not. Not a flutter involved. Come on. It's like the reticle's over them. Just land the shot. Just land. You know, it's just two. It doesn't matter. They're weak.
Analyzing.
Oh, a big hole in the floor.
This hole was caused by some kind of explosive.
Oh, apparently we're not on a ship.
The ship's hull. All I detect down there are pools of coolant. We should continue our search somewhere else.
Or I guess the ship is landed. Because Cortana did call it a ship. Can I interact with you? Hello.
Warning, threat level increasing.
You don't say. There's flood coming right at me. Of course the threat level is increasing. Dude. End up with the bursters. Ow. Okay. You can't run into me when there's more than 3 of you. That's the rule. Especially not when big guys are around. Especially not when big guys are around and they can actually land their shots. Oh, I'm supposed to jump into the coolant. Well, can you blame me for not thinking it's a good idea to jump into the pit of green stuff? I thought it was acid.
Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship.
I remember doing a flood section. Oh, hey, an elite. I'm dying. I remember doing a flood section in one of the games. Going through like a... I think it was kind of like a hive. It had yellow vibes to it. The area was... You know, kind of felt like being in a beehive. I was wondering if that's what this was, but it doesn't seem like it.
Let's get out of here and find another
At least
way
not
back
yet.
aboard the ship.
Cuddle up? Is it an achievement for killing with a shotgun? Because you're way late, achievement. I have more than 7. I'm pretty sure. If you count flood, then yes, more than 7. Just let you guys find out. Maybe I can find an overshield or an invisibility.
Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship.
Man, kind of sad that I've only found invisibility like twice. It's probably in the level more, in the levels, and I just haven't found it because I'm not good at finding stuff. But if it really only is in like a couple of levels, that's sad because that is a neat power-up. Especially when you combine it with the fact that you can insta-kill by meleeing from behind. And I'm pretty sure that's a feature they keep. Because I want to say Halo 3 adds an animation to it where you pull out a knife. And I've always wondered, like, why is the knife positioned like that? Why is it quote unquote upside down? Of course, now I want to hang on to the shotgun, but I probably shouldn't. I'll hang on to it for as long as I can. Yeah, like the knife is where the handle is at the bottom, and it's like, well, wouldn't it just slide out? Well, no, that is how the military has, you know, that's how they carry their knives. How they don't slip out, I don't really know, but that's how they do it, and it makes it easier to get to. It's also, I also wonder why it's not around their waist instead of, you know, it's up on their chest. It's like, why is it up there? Why is it up, or why is it on your shoulder? It's like, is that faster to get to than the hip? Or does it just look cooler? Hey, 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 get down from there. Hey! You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to have a pistol. Stop having guns. Oh, thanks for the shotgun ammo. 10 rounds, that's the best you can do. Hey, I said get down from there. Hey. Stop. You too. Toad? You too. I don't even know if it's worth going over that way. Ow. Ow. Oh, hello, more shotgun ammo. That I don't have because I died. But I will have when I succeeded this part again. Yeah, that's right. Come down from there. It is cool how the Flood actually do use guns, because, for one thing, that separates them from generic zombies. But then also... Oh, I stuck the little one. Beautiful. But then that also, excuse me. It gives you an enemy faction that uses both factions' guns. Because they just use whatever they find. Or I guess have on them when the person dies, when they get infected. And then infect both sides, so... Nope, none of you. Stop. Stop. 24 rounds for the shotgun, that's what I like to see. Yeah, so they just use human and Covenant weapons, just like me. Checkpoint done.
We should head this way, towards the ship's gravity lift.
You better not drop a burster behind me after dropping a burster in front of me. That'd be mean. Ow. That was a mistake. Why was that like a plasma grenade? Jeez. Medkit!
The crash did more damage than I suspected. Analyzing. Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactor should already have gone critical.
I don't remember. How long do you get to stay underwater? Okay, now is not a good time for hunters. Great. How about I just not get involved? Not get involved any more than I already have anyway. Boop. Why is it funny to see an elite in the turret? Like, the turrets feel more like a grunt thing, because the grunts need the extra power. Elites don't need the power, they're elites. It's like seeing Bowser in a Karibo shoe. It's just like, you don't need that, you're Bowser. I definitely feel like the fact that you can explode one of them and it explodes nearby little guys. Speaking of. That's definitely a balance thing because of how small they are and how hard they are to hit. Stop with the bursters. Stop. Quit it. Come on. Okay, now I'm out of shield. Not as much health as I'd like to have, but I'll deal. I mean, I did cling on to one life for a good chunk of some levels. I think I'll be fine here. And, you know, I think Halo is probably the reason why I'm so comfortable playing shooters with a controller. Because, you know, this did release on PC and Xbox. I don't know how long the PC version took to come out, but I know it exists. But I had the Xbox version, so, you know, I just didn't think twice about playing a shooter with a controller. I never have. It's just like, yeah, that's what I'm used to. Why would I do something different? Why would I want keyboard and mouse? That's not a controller. I like having buttons. Halo revolutionized dual stick shooters, yeah. It made controlling a shooter with anything other than keyboard and mouse much more intuitive. Still up there? Yeah, you stop with up there. There was a medkit there. That's weird. Also, I just saw your comment about the Elite having a bad day. That's probably why he was in the turret. Hey, stop. I mean, anyone in this situation would be having a bad day with all the flood around.
That's our way back in.
Hold my position. Cool. Hey, buddy. Shotgun to the face. Oh, can I get in? No. Ow, okay. Ow, exploding. Exploding needler. That's what it does. I'm gonna just launch some volleys over there while they're distracted with the flood. Now I'm low on this battery. Okay. Try to find something to replace it with. What did you have? What did you have? Where are your guns? Give me guns. I need guns. Stop. Give me a shotgun. I know you had a shotgun. Yeah, there it is. Saw it fly out of your hands. Why am I going forward towards it? Needler. I'll take it. If the flood may have been inspired by the Metroids. Possibly. I have not looked into any potential Metroid influences in Halo, but I wouldn't be surprised. The Flood basically are just Metroids, in a way. In a different way. They are uncontrollable bioweapons. But you're not ready yet? There we go. Time to get back on board the ship I jumped out of, I think.
We should be able to get into the ship's control room from here.
Oh, it's loading. I thought that was a tiny grunt running with its arms flailing. No, it's a tiny flood with its whatever it has instead of arms flailing. Just leave those guys be. They don't
The Covenant
notice I'm
battlenet is
here.
a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here.
Where? Sorry, I'm loading. I wonder how different this looks in the original. Blech. Why did they look worse in lower poly? did you come from? Can you stop with this? Stop. Just stop spawning bursters. It wasn't funny the first time. It's not any funnier the 28th time.
Look, in the corners. The flood are gathering bodies here.
In the corners? I want to see. Yeah. Is that... Do you mind? I'm investigating the level design. I think that's an overshield. Yeah. I had a medkit, but I don't need it for now. What could they be piling bodies for? You think it's like a nest thing, or you think they're gonna try to become one big super body? Knock it off. There's the door. You realize you have a gun, right? You could have shot me instead of waddling close to me. Like, you don't have to be next to me to shoot it. You guys have been getting pretty good aim. It's not like you need to be point blank. Hey. Where are you guys coming from? You weren't there? I am losing the overshield. I have just about lost the overshield I jumped down here to get. It's like it was... I would say like nothing happened, but I'm spending ammo down here, so really it's a net loss. Stop. Hey, wait, didn't that guy back here have a plasma rifle? It's an assault rifle. It's a needler. It's a house. It's a bee! That's not even how that joke goes. Probably despawned by now. Just take this instead. For the ammo. It's almost like you spawned specifically to give me that shotgun ammo. Checkpoint, love to see it. Back up here now. Oh. Was I supposed to go down? Because I'm back up here. Was down the whole point, and then I wasted my overshield coming back for no reason. I think I did. I think that's exactly what happened. Ah, man. That guy just won the shotgun duel. Hey, hey, hey. Love the distant grenade explosion. There's a plasma rifle. Where'd it go? It was just here. Okay, wait for my shield. Okay. Whoa! Don't think that was supposed to happen. I mean, the hole was intended, but me falling down it, not... probably not. I don't think that I'm supposed to be down here. Lots of explosions. Mr. Torg is so satisfied right now. Who's hitting me from behind? Hey. Stop. I hate how you guys could just come out of nowhere. You know, at least the Covenant pretend to come from somewhere. They pretend to have already been there on the ship when when you run into them in the hallway. Hang on. Gotta reload the shotgun. Ow! See? They come from nowhere! Stop that! It's annoying! Come down this hallway backwards and watch the bursters appear from nowhere. I almost wonder if there's something programmed into the plasma rifles, or maybe the both of the quote-unquote infinite ammo guns that says that when you pick a new one up, it will always have more ammo than what you had, but only if it's new, only if it's the first time you picked it up. That would be a good way to like balance it against the idea of not being able to pick up more batteries. You know, just keep the same gun and pick up more batteries. Exploded too much. You exploded so hard that you're... It's like if a pinata exploded and then the candy exploded too. Like, that's... You exploded too much. I wanted the candy. Except, I don't want the fled, so that's not a good analogy.
Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room from the 3rd level.
Knock on wood, but it feels like they're ramping the difficulty down.
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
Like, this level feels like it's not quite as mean as, like, the last one. Not quite. It's being more generous with the health pickups. Hello? Nice try with the grenade. What are you doing? I like that he threw one and then I threw one at his feet. It's almost like he just dropped it at his own feet. He probably didn't think that, but you know, if you didn't know where it came from, that might be what you would think. I should probably switch that. And I'm doing great on shotgun ammo now. I wasn't doing great at first, but now I am. I finally built up a reservoir. Just had enough of you guys. I think I sure did have a lot of assault rifle ammo. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, can I get more? Nope, that's not the shotgun. Starting to feel like the assault rifle maybe is the best weapon for dealing with the small ones. It may not be ammo efficient, but it sure is a lot easier to aim at them. Thanks for getting in a group to die with that grenade. Oh, jeez. Oh man, my stuff fell off the cliff. Man, why the checkpoint have to save when I was low on shield? I'm gonna have to wait for the shield to recharge every time. And pick up those 14 assault rifle rounds.
The control room should be this way.
Waiting for the shield. The captain. Yes, that's what this level is about. Thank you. Chapter name.
The captain! His vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry!
Going as fast as I can. You see these crowds? Man, maybe I should be glad you weren't with me through the library. Or whatever that place was called. Just be telling me to survive the flood. It's like, yeah, I already know. Like, do you see these flood crowds? Ow. See, look at that. That guy was juggling me against the wall. You really think you really think I have a choice as to what speed I navigate through here at?
Vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry!
Not you. Get real tired of the flood having guns. Like, it's a good design decision. Makes them interesting. It's interesting. Well, I would say interesting lore implications. Well, not really. I mean, it's a zombie that kept the gun they died with, so it's not really lore. But it is shaking up the kinds of enemies there can be, but man, are they annoying. You got a guy with a gun at the end of a crowded hallway. Everyone else is shoving their faces into you, and they're basically holding you in place while the guy with the gun shoots you. Oh, we found keys.
No human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them. We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. It's done. I have the code. We should go. We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Yeah, I remember this as being just this pod with his face on it. I guess you do still see his body, too. Is it weird that I didn't find that gross as a kid? I feel like I should have been disturbed by that, but I wasn't. Hey, hey. Do you think that answers the question of what they're doing with the bodies? I feel like it should, but it's not really a direct answer. Not even really an answer at all, because it's like, okay, well, it's a big blob. But what does it do? Is it an egg pod? Is it just a hive? Oh, they stuck me.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Did I just lose all of my health in that? Come on.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Yeet. Just hang out over here while you guys settle your differences. I can see why this game doesn't have a fully auto shotgun, because, man, this thing cannot fire fast enough to deal with the flood. Get off the walls. Stop being weird. There's 2 doors I can go down. And not this one, because that's a dead end. Let's try this way. She did say shuttle bay, so that should be back where we came from. That should be through there. Where are you coming from? Since my shield comes back, you're dead. I was gonna say, can I just jump down? No, I remembered this game does have fall damage.
Grab one of the escort banshees and use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
Oh, that's too close. Did you just plasma grenade? Aw. I think he just plasma grenaded the dead grunt. Oh, these guys are still dead. It's funny how my radar is apparently motion-based, but it doesn't count the dead bodies. You know, when I send dead bodies flying with a grenade, they don't count. This might be a safe height to jump down from. It's playing the dramatic music, so I assume I'm close to my objective. Ow, what am I stuck on? Bye! I had a second one, why aren't they chasing me? What do you mean, narrative navigator? Already got you. Unless there's like different tiers of them, and now I'm gonna get gold. Wow, that only took half an hour. I think we'll be able to beat this tonight, as long as this final level isn't insanely difficult on normal. And the horse you rode in on. You think this place was always a desert, or you think it's burned to a crisp because of the crash? We're almost there, Cortana.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
It was fine when I started flying it away. I don't know what Chief did.
To get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate
Why these two guns?
ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
Wait, did I just enter the pillar from the same airlock I escaped it from? I think that's what this is. Not that it... Oh, hello. Not happy to see you. Not that a ship can't have multiple escape pod bays, but I think this is supposed to be bookending things. It's like, hey, remember when the first mission was the Pillar of Autumn? And now the last mission is the Pillar of Autumn, but backwards? Is there anything in here? Okay, I'm just gonna find my way through the tunnels. No, not that way. Oh, hello. Should I go down this hole? I probably shouldn't have. I'm sure it would be nice if the robot drones took priority over, took priority with killing the Flood over me. Ow. Plasma grenade. They like to stick together. A plasma grenade seems to be a good idea. You stop. I very distinctly remember this final level. Especially the end. Oh, shotgun. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You know, now that I think about it, it does make sense why I remember what I do remember about Halo. Because those kind of are the key highlights of what happens in the game. Like you wake up, you leave the Pillar of Autumn, you do some stuff on the Halo for a bit, the Flood show up, and then you just gotta deal with the Flood, and then Captain Keyes gets turned into a hive. And then you come to the Pillar of Autumn. Which is, as I believe the plan is, we're gonna blow it up. Like, it's not to say that there's not enough happening in Halo, but it is kind of, like, at least in terms of the level design, like I was saying last time, like, it is pretty simple, so you really only have those noteworthy story moments to go off of. And like, I do still like that reveal of Captain Keyes thought he was gonna get a weapons cache, but it turns out it was the Flood. Like, that's a good twist. If it even counts as a twist, I don't really know. I'm gonna say yes, because I want to call it a twist. Oh, hello. But there really isn't a whole lot going on in between. And then, you know, the weapons cache thing, that's more of a lore thing, which... Oh, hello, I remember you. Yeah, which Kid Me would not have paid attention to the lore. But he did pay attention to the orange blood. I distinctly remember hunters with orange blood. Oh, medkit. I actually don't need it. 2 of them. Again, why do they put 2 here? Why do they sometimes put 2? I don't think you can use 2. Oh, hey, it's a trash can. It's dinner. Turkey dinner, hamburger dinner. Why is that weird? Hamburger dinner. It's a hamburger meal if it's a hamburger and fries. Hot dog dinner. They got cola, they got iced tea, lemon lime, lemonade, orange. Orange what? Orange soda, orange juice, because there was a big difference. Also, what is the difference between cola and soda? Like, is soda just random? Is it just carbonated water and they just decided to call it soda? Don't some countries do that? A whole lot more simple in the original version. Funny how our ideas of the future change over time. Oh, the elite wasn't paying attention. Should have meleeed him. Are you a black elite? Yeah, I'm not playing this smart. Oh, good. They checkpointed me checking out dinner. What? Oh, they're paying attention this time. How about... Where are you? Get over here. Pay attention to this. Aw. I tried. Oh. I guess I didn't pick up 3. I picked up 4. Or maybe the plasma grenade wasn't what killed me, but either way. Ah. What are you shooting? Why you... Since when do grunts have the hunter's guns? I sure don't need those 2 medkits, huh? Okay. Ow! Aw, come on! I was gonna say, okay, elite's dead. Let my shields come back. And then they spiked me with their green explosive. Try to stay out of the shot range of their green guns as much as I can. Clearly, these guys have a special priority here. Are they like a 4th type of grunt? Because you have like the brown guys, or orange, or whatever color you want to call that. Brown is just dark orange. That's a fact. Great, there's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them. Yeah, these guys are like... Okay, you have the orange guys and then you have the red guys. These guys are gray. So they must be a special kind of grunt. Super grunts. I wonder if there is a official distinction for their ranks. Like maybe the orange grunts are like what do you call a new guy in the military?
The bridge. We made it. Let's get to it.
Like they're privates, so grunt privates. That doesn't sound. And then you have like grunt captains and maybe the These gray guys are like corporals or something. Ow, ow. Cortana, I need you to wait. I'm dead. At least I got through that lunchroom encounter.
The bridge. We made it. Let's get to work.
Oh, hey, this is the bridge. I didn't even realize. Can you guys not use explosive weaponry in such tight quarters? It just doesn't seem fair as all. Like, you're gonna blow yourself up?
The terminal is located next to the main view screen.
Oh, I made it.
I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
I'm afraid that's out of the question, really.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured or destroyed?
Yeah, that's why she was with me.
You can't imagine how exciting this is to have a record of all of our lost time. Human history, isn't it? Fascinating. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization. To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
You found Earth, didn't you?
Self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why?
That's not the size of the grenades.
Okay, I'm coming with you. Chief, Sentinels!
Of course, I was using the shotgun when the cutscene started, so it didn't switch me back to the assault rifle. Stop.
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. We should be able to get to the engine room through there.
Am I going the right way? Oh, hello. I was just trying to remember if we fought any Flood yet in this level. Well, if we did it before, we sure are now. As long as you don't have any of the little guys or the bursters, I'm fine. You can throw these guys at me. Well, I was complaining about the gun guys before, but it's better than the bursters or the guys who can revive them. These bursters can just come up from behind and kill me. Like from basically full. And that's not very fun. And the little guys, they're just everywhere. It feels a little claustrophobic. Remember when this room was full of dead bodies? Like, marine bodies? Where did they go? Oh, they're probably Flood now. If you Flood guys could take out some of the grunts that have the green launchers, that'd be cool. Oh, you're not grunts, you're hunters. Ow. I don't know if I've said, but hunters always were my favorite of the Halo enemies. Like they're big and spiky, and they're their deal is that they're armored. If I could be any Halo enemy, I would be a hunter. I think these guys are definitely supposed to be like the final rank of elites. Quote-unquote black, which I don't know about Halo 1, but I know the future games never really let you use... I don't remember if Halo 1 had customization, but I know the future games, when they do have customization, they don't let you use, like, true black. It's always more of, like, a dark gray. Not great. Wasn't I just saying how much I was glad there weren't those guys? And I remember the reason for that being like, oh, well, you could hide in the shadows in multiplayer and cheat. It's like, I don't really know that anyone would fall for that. But it's fair enough, I guess. Nowadays, I feel like if you're choosing black for your Halo armor, you're probably edgy. Probably a little too edgy. You probably should keep it in check by not having full black, but being darker gray instead, or just pick a different color. You know, like I like black, but you don't have to have everything in black. I say having but like practically everything I own in black. In video games, you don't have to have everything in black. That one guy was just spinning in place. For no reason. Wasn't this on fire before? You know, when we first went through this level? Oh, is this not the way to go? Well then. I'm probably supposed to go towards the sound of gunfire. Yeah, I do feel like maybe the shotgun is a little overpowered for dealing with the Flood. I kind of hope that the other games make the other guns feel more effective against the Flood, so it doesn't feel like I have to hang on to the shotgun when the Flood are around. It's like you can down it with one shot, and that's, you know, for an enemy type that is all about... Oh, I can't climb ladders. Oh, I can. You hold A. I didn't remember. I saw what you were doing in there. Didn't remember Halo had ladder climbing. Here I thought Borderlands was the first game I played that let you climb ladders in first person. Oh. I was trying to reload. Yeah, like you down the Flood in one shot with a shotgun, so it's like, for an enemy that's all about overwhelming you, why would you not keep that on you?
100,000 years protecting the galaxy's future. 100,000 years spent fearing that our sacrifices, my sacrifice, was in vain. And 16 hours after I finally made contact.
What was that enemy? I definitely don't think this cutscene was in the original.
Oh, I am not pleased. Just as I finally discovered that our plan to save the galaxy succeeded, the ancient enemy is unleashed once more. Why these reclaimers refuse to follow protocol is quite mystifying. Destroy my installation, will they? I shall renew efforts to make contact with the other rings immediately. This covenant may be useful to me, although I don't think they fully understand what they claim to seek. Still, it makes no difference to me what they believe, as long as they do what must be done. I sound like her. Oh, but what I would not give to have even a single company of Prometheans here right now. Oh, they would most certainly restore order with their trademark lethality. Although, that would mean he would have to be here too. And without the librarian around to temper his rage, well, these reclaimers might almost prefer the Flood.
Okay, now I feel like they're lore dropping things that I'm not gonna understand until a few games later. And that's not a good feeling. Why are you on the pause menu? Activate Terminal 10. Didn't I just activate this one, though? Yeah, why does it go to pause? And why did the achievement not pop up the first time? That's weird. No, I'm not facing the terminal! I'll have to see if that cutscene was in the original, because it feels like something that they added later now that they have fleshed out the lore, and it's like, oh, what about the librarian? What about him? But you're not gonna know who he is until you play Halo 5. And that just, honestly, it doesn't feel good. That's where it becomes less like this game is Halo 1 and it only expected to have one game and it was good. And more like, ooh, this is a franchise. We're gonna tease lore. Like, I get Bungie likes their lore. They sure have a lot of it in like, Destiny. Even though it's all stuff you have to, like, leave the game to read. Or at least in the first Destiny you did. I don't know, I think that's kind of the problem with how that feels. It's like, oh, look at us, we're making lore. We're gonna tease. But, like, it's a tease that they could have only made after actually fleshing out the lore, which they probably didn't do in... Or at least, you know, didn't have time to do in the game itself in Halo 1, even if it's stuff they plan to do later. Am I going the right way? I got an overshield, so that's a correct direction. Wait, did that door? Oh, the door opened. It wasn't green, so I didn't know.
Over there.
Why did you not make sound? Look at all those plasma grenades. I think this is the right exit. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Hunters. Excuse me. Yeah, I wonder if the fact that the shotgun doesn't show up until the Flood start showing up, I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that that shotguns are usually the go-to anti-zombie weapon, or if they just felt like it was the right time in the game to give you the shotgun. Because like I said, it is powerful, at least for dealing with the Flood. Didn't I just let my shield recharge and now you're already taking it out? Oh, you're an elite. You're grunts. I thought you were a sentinel. What? Where did... Sentinel lasers? Ow. I don't like you pincering me like this. Can you stop? This is the problem I have with the Flood constantly spawning behind me. Like, stop pincering me. Ow. Whoa, I was just about to say, like, oh, at least these guys are dead. Remember when I had an overshield? That was cool. Sure would like to be that guy again. Is this where it just was that led me in a circle? No, okay. Light fuse, run away. Sounds a lot more cartoony than this game is. Like, shouldn't it be pull the pin, throw the grenade or something?
All command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures.
I'll bet kits on the
I'll walk
walls.
you through it. First, we need
Let's
to
see
pull back
those.
the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Okay, third floor, better, easier said than done.
Effective repair sequence now.
It'll be the last time I get to switch to Xbox graphics. Halo 2 might be on the 360, I don't remember. It might not look so funny to switch between them. And that's assuming they even let you keep switching later. So this, this feels like the end, like the final thing. You complete this task. Maybe not this exact task. Maybe not getting to the reactor controls, but the last room. I think feels like it. And I remember this being real hard. Or at least what comes after. So I'm sure I'm gonna need
Step one
those
complete. We have a straight shot into the
those
fusion reactor.
medkits.
We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding
Grenade?
the fusion cells.
Grenade.
Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of
Ah.
explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance.
Where? Should probably nab one of these. Are you not? There. Okay, can I find a rocket launcher? Thought a grenade would work, but okay, it's gotta be rocket. My grenade totally made it too. Oh, there's more medkits. That's good. It's like 8. It's more than. I was gonna say more than 10, so it's a lot. No, that's not. 8 is not more than 10. It's more than 2. That's what I should have said.
Hardware and software configurations are being built for prior specifications.
Okay, let's check the second floor then. Don't really like the idea of having to make one of my 2 guns a rocket launcher, but that's the rules. That's what I gotta do.
Please, surrender the construct, and I will endeavor to make the necessary repairs as quickly as possible.
Let's do that door, maybe? Maybe I jumped the gun on trying to throw a grenade in there. You're falling down to throw the grenade in there. Through here? I'm going somewhere. Great. Cortana, can you give me those directions again? Can I do a needler instead? Needlers explode. gonna try a needler. For some reason, I remember driving a Warthog into there. Like, you drive it off a ramp and you jump it into there. Maybe this way is where the rocket launcher is? I think I'm leaving. Oh, armory this way. Okay. I think I've done it. There we go. Pick up as many rockets as I can carry. 8. That is as many as I can carry. Hey! Invisible Flood? Really? Okay, so apparently 8 is as many as I can carry. But that's also counting the 2 that's in the thing already. Is this a different rocket launcher? Because I could have sworn the other rocket launcher had 4. Or maybe I'm thinking of the sniper rifle. I thought I saw Invisible Flood again. Excuse me, coming through. Gotta blow up a ship. You know, you Flood guys don't seem to have any kind of, like, clear objective. Have you tried exploding things? That's fun. That's a fun objective. Did that not? Didn't she say rocket launcher? What's going on here? Do you mind?
You must surrender the construct.
Oh, the vents have to be open.
Return to our appointed task.
Okay, let's try when they're closed. Maybe I do have to throw? Or maybe I'm supposed to go between them? Or like through the vent? And I shot the middle? Ah, close skin. Nope, don't follow the drone. There.
Analyzing.
Between.
Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Sorry, scratched my shoulder. Couldn't turn for a moment. Okay, and we get this one. Am I still being pushed by it? Felt like I was. Stop. Got an important vent to shoot through. Oh, darn. Gotta go all the way back around. So, I'm fine. Only fell a little bit. Stop. Stop. You too. Hey. Hey. Whoop. Quit it. 3 rounds, is that the best you got? Good. Okay.
Establish protocols.
Now I gotta do one on the other side. Excuse me. I know the fire is nice and toasty, but I need to come through. Got it. Tell me I don't need this thing anymore, because I'm gonna blow myself
One
up.
more fusion reactor to go.
One more. I thought you said I thought I had to do 3. That was 3. I feel lied to. Could swear she said 3. Moving the goalpost on me.
Not acceptable, Reclaimer. You must surrender the construct.
Oh, you can do a grenade. I just did it wrong. Open, 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 open. Did I just blow myself up? See, I told you that I'm gonna blow myself up. And then it happened. No one should be surprised.
When is this precedent?
Is that the last one, or do I need one more?
Engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. Don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
Elevator on the 3rd floor, got it. Does this ever get a timer? Because I remember this having a timer. Oh shoot, that's not. Door. Door. You'd think this would be a Metroid-style escape sequence that practically every Metroid game has. It's pointing me that way, which makes me want to run that way, but all the doors are locked. Point me towards the door first, please, and then you can point me towards the elevator. I also could have sworn that we fight Guilty Spark itself, but maybe I'm thinking of a future game. Maybe that's also the one where you jump the Warthog into the thing. Who's loading? Okay, nope, not here. Thanks for loading a whole bunch of nothing. I hope the timer is not real, because I have no idea where I'm going. Am I supposed to be on the 3rd floor? Like, is there a door up there? On that side? I think there was. Man, how come the Covenants, the elites that are infected by Flood, why are they always the white ones? Aren't those the guys who can turn invisible? You'd think they would have done a better job of surviving. Hang on, I'm gonna... Nope, 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 nope. Trying to avoid getting myself blown up. You know, blown up by my own doing. I mean, blown up by my own doing with a rocket launcher. Okay, there. Now I feel like we're heading the right way. And even if I blow up, as long as I had a checkpoint, that was cool. As long as I had a checkpoint when I finished... Oh, you guys. It doesn't have to be this way. We can escape together. As long as I hit a checkpoint. Somewhere along the line. Yeah, apparently it was there. See, now that now that we've hit a checkpoint, now I feel like there is no timer, or at least not again. No, there isn't one yet.
Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419. Roger, Cortana. I read 555. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Foehammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Negative.
No.
We have a Wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing.
Was this the part?
Before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now. Activating final countdown timer.
Okay, now there's a timer. And now I'm in a Warthog.
Of almost 100
Oh, the jump at the end is probably you jump into Foehammer. Okay. I remember Halo 3 ends with a sequence like this too. Okay, probably should not be driving high. I'm gonna flip myself. Oh, I did. So can I stop being so self-prophetic, please? Do you mind? Do you mind? I'm trying to drive. Yeah, I remember this being really tense as a kid, but, you know, kid me really did not like anything that had a timer. Whereas now I'm old enough to realize, like, okay, just because there's a timer doesn't mean there's a time crunch. You know, like, sure, you gotta get out before the timer runs out, but how much time do you have? Do you have extra time? Because if you have extra time, then you don't really have to worry. Not a whole lot. Frankly, right now I'm more worried about being shot to death. Come on. It's too bad the Warthog doesn't have a boost button. I don't think it ever gets one. I know ghosts do, at the very least. I know ghosts. Maybe banshees, but definitely ghosts. But never Warthogs. I don't think any of the human vehicles get boosts. Although I do remember there's this thing, I want to say it shows up in 3. There's this, like, wheel bike thing. I guess that's not an accurate description, but it... No, I think it does have one big wheel in the front, and then the back hovers. And I don't think it ever really shows up in the main game. Or if it does, it doesn't do it for long. Because I don't think I've ever really used one of them inside of single player. And I don't remember what faction makes it. It's probably Covenant, but it's not purple. Because I'm going up here. Ow. Come on. Alright. Here. Going. Oh, slowing down. Hit a wall. Hit down the wall. Okay. Hey, can you guys give me a ride? You guys should get out of here, you know, right? Do you not? Yeah, look at that. We're almost there. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
This is where Foehammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
How about I get in the turret just in case?
2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade.
Foehammer, no!
What the hell? I can't more! I can't hold on!
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route. Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move
Longsword
now, we
fighter.
can make it.
I do not have a mental image of what longsword looks like. But when I get there, it'll probably be like, oh, that. Pretty sure Foehammer was a pelican. Yeah, if you hadn't caught on, the human vehicles are all named after animals. And the Covenants are all like ghosts. Spirits of some kind, you know, ghost, banshee, wraith. I never knew what a wraith was as a kid. I thought it was wrath. But yeah, apparently a wraith is a type of ghost. Why they got all these speed bumps? I'm trying to be fast here.
Chief, up ahead, there's a gap in the trench. At
Beep,
top
beep.
speed, we should be able to clear it.
Did I do it? Did I do the thing you calculated? It's a great time for this music to be playing. Really setting the grandness, the epicness, one might even say. Okay, looks like I gotta foot it.
Move! We need to get aboard now!
Oh yeah, I remember that thing. I remember how this game ends. Like the very, very last scene. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, that's definitely not a pelican, I can say that much. That is not Foehammer. I guess they're not all named after animals.
Here we go.
You can see why they call it a longsword. Kind of does look like a sword. And that's it. That's the last gameplay section of Halo. Now it's just cutscenes. Cameras clipping through the floor.
Shut them down. We'll need them later.
The engines? You don't say. Just thought we'd drift through space forever. With no ability to control it. One section flew off. There's another part that's kind of breaking too. And then... yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Although I feel like that doesn't
Did
really
any else
help.
make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
See, now that's an acceptable tease for sequels. Because you don't look like a goof if no one understands it or if you never get a sequel. Yeah, I remember that part. Master Chief takes his helmet off and is like, why can't we see his face? Of course, nowadays I'm in the camp of, if we still haven't seen Master Chief's face, good. Because I don't think any design they can come up with for what he looks like will live up to how long we have gone without knowing it. It's just better left as a mystery. Better left up to the player's imagination. Oh, you don't even get end credits. Okay. The Mall. Complete the Mall. Oh, right. The obligatory achievement for completing the level. Where am I? Complete 10 missions in multiplayer games. Why is that achievement called Where Am I? Before and after. You complete every level of the game having seen it in both... Ah! Cool. Greenhorn. Every level of the game on easy difficult. I thought it was on normal. Oh, is this the one for normal? Did it give me both? Normal. Oh, that's cool. You don't have to do every individual difficulty level, just the highest you can. That is a nice... That is a nice quality of life thing. I'm curious. Let's look at what are the options in career. Customization. Let's see what customization options we unlocked. Apparently, we're customizing what you the person you play as in Halo 1. Which is weird, because that's Master Chief, and you never get to customize Master Chief. Okay, the color of the visor. Pose, colors. Oh, okay, so you're not really customizing Master Chief. Although you do get weapon skins. That's cool. It was probably just a bonus for the Master Chief collection. I don't think that was in the original. But yeah, that's Halo 1 done. I'm still curious if I unlocked like any armor for the other games though. Let's try 3. Let's see if I got any Halo 3 armor. Because my Spartan armor, helmet. The fact that this is called Mark V makes me wonder if that's how, like, if they're based on Master Chief's different design iterations. Because I don't think he actually changes armor, you know, lore-wise, but they do update the design, I'm sure. I don't know how much of this is here by default and how much of this I got from beating Halo 1. I'll probably customize that at some point. I'll probably eventually play some Firefight. Does Halo 1 even have fire? Well, okay, there's Reach, Firefight, 3, ODST, Firefight, Halo. I could have sworn 3 had Firefight. I wonder if ODST is different or if it's only slightly different. Anyway, that's it for Halo 1. So next time, I was going to say Wednesday, but it is Wednesday. So Friday, we'll be starting Halo 2. Yeah. Oh, I should probably give my thoughts on Halo 1. Great game. Glad it's exactly as long as it is. Like 1 or 2 missions longer, and it would have overstayed its welcome with, you know, its level design and amount of enemy variety. But for what Halo 1 is, it's awesome. It's definitely one of those games where it's like, this is an awesome start, and I'm glad there are sequels that build on it. And that's why I'm excited to play Halo 2, because I know it does. More guns, more enemies, hopefully better level design. And that's really all I can hope for. So see you Friday when we start it. Bye. Should I do end of... I guess I should... I guess I should hit the end of series button. You know, because that's end of Halo 1. So we're moving on to a new game. We're gonna do Halo Marathon Part 2 next time. So this is the end of Part 1. Did it seriously just do the thing where it didn't play the entire sound effect? Why does it do that? You have... That screen has 2 jobs. Play the GIFs and play the sound effect. There was nothing else on that screen for it to load except the GIFs and the sound effect. Come on.